Okay, Istanbul. So the center moved over there with Caesar Constantine. His mother came like you as a pilgrim to the Holy Land. She became Christian, and people showed her, this is where Jesus was born, this is where he grew up, this is where he ministered. She said, here he performed a miracle. She said, I want a church here, I want a church here, I want a church here. To remember. But remember, this is 300 years after the events took place. And when we talk about Nazareth, the first church was built there in the 5th century, which means 400 years later. So, except places that are close to the water or are connected to water, we have a problem to identify them. So people ask me, there is a church in Nazareth, it's called the Church of the Annunciation, and over there it said, this was the house of Mary. So people say, is this a real thing? What do I answer? You know, these are traditions of 400 years in Nazareth. Well, here we're close to the water. 7 Springs, naturally there was here something, okay? So we are very close to that food. The place where I can tell you 100% we are sure that a miracle had happened is in Jerusalem. There are 2 places in Jerusalem where we're sure that this is where it happened. One of them is called the pool. Pool of Bethesda, and the other one is called the pool Shalom. Shalom, we found them. The archaeology is proving that this is the right place. So I'll tell you, this is the place, I'm sure. Yeah, we might be close to the place. Anyway, they found here a rock, and this is why Helena said I wanted the rock where she was shown that the miracle of feeding 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. In the 5th century, there is a new thing in. They paved synagogues, churches, rich people's houses with mosaic floors. So here in front of the place of the miracle, you have the basket of the pita bread like you have had. And take a look at the shape of the fish. This is what you have had today. So we know, like the boat that we saw over there in Ginostar. Okay? And then you have scenes from the Nile, from Egypt. How do we know it's from the Nile? Inside I'm going to show you a tower that is called Nilometer, a meter of the Nile. They were measuring how high the water is. So the upper part is found, that's the original, and the lower one is not, but you can continue the line because it is divided and there are the Greek letters written. So you know it's the Greek alphabet. So you can have the proportion, you can continue the line. Okay, and you will see birds. Anybody recognizes that bird? A cormorant. Cormorants are passing here and are staying in the winter and going back to Europe. And then there are some other birds that are hard to recognize, but they are there. There is a stork that we can identify. But you will see beautiful mosaics, very, very good quality here inside. So, in the 4th century, they are building the first basilica. Basilica. What is the word basilica mean? What does the word basilica mean? It comes from the Greek, and it means Basileus is a king, and this is for the good acoustics. So this is the shape of the basilica. 4th century. 5th century, they played it with those mosaics. 20th century, the Benedictines that the church belonged to, take it all off, take all out the mosaics, and built a new basilica. And they put all the mosaics here in the front. Okay? Let's go in and take a look. This is a short visit.